There's so many incredible places around the world that one lifetime isn't just enough to visit all of them. But at least we can make a bucket list of some of the breathtaking destinations that you'll love to go before you die. So in this video, let's take a look at the top 10 most beautiful places on Earth. At number 1, we've got the Great Grand Canyon of America. Believe it or not, Grand Canyon National Park is larger than the whole state of Rhode Island. The Grand Canyon is a vertical, 1 mile deep and almost 18-mile wide structure. A massive valley covered by the Colorado River for the last 5,000 years. Its gigantic size is just astonishing, and although you can see only a slight piece of it, its geology can fire your imagination. The surface of the colorful rock shows the passage of time, and some of the rocks at the base are over 1.8 billion years old. The canyon is full of secret caves and the temperatures vary within the canyon. Most people limit their visit to the dazzling views from the southern edge. A few of its most famous places are Yavapai Observation Station, Mary Coulter's Lookout Studio, and Mather Point. Next in line, there's Oia Santorini in Greece. Located on top of a cliff with a breathtaking view of a Pelea volcano, Oia is the most popular and the most beautiful of all the scenic villages of Greek island of Santorini. Only about 11 kilometers from Fira, the most captivating features of Oia are those traditional stone houses lining the little streets, stunning blue dome churches, and sun-baked verandas. The fun fact is that there are more churches than houses in Santorini, and most of them are tiny and private, of course. If you've got an artistic mind, sunrise in Oia will be truly magical to you. It's more peaceful and relaxed than ever happening Fira, and most people enjoy its retro beauty. While visiting those multicolored galleries showcasing versatile artworks, you'll definitely fall in love with the village and will very much want to make it your home for life. At the number 3 spot, we've got Plitvice Lakes from Croatia. The only regret that a few people have after visiting Plitvice is that it can be overcrowded at times. Located about midway between the Croatian capital Zagreb and Zadar on the coast of the Adriatic Sea, Plitvice Lakes is a stunning world of moving water covered by age-old forests. It has astonishing 300 square kilometers of rugged beauty full of bears, wolves, and birds. Wooden and organic walkways and trekking trails circle around the lake, and a luxurious ferry on Lake Kozak is handy for people to go between their upper and lower lakes. The lakes are gorgeous at every time of the year, and the weather is quite cool too. Interestingly, the color of the lakes keeps changing from one season to another. The mineral stuff of the water is the main cause of these magical changes. The number 4 in this exclusive list is the immense Great Barrier Reef in Australia. It's the only living thing on Earth that can be seen from outer space. Not only this, it's the only place on Earth where 2 UNESCO World Heritage Sites meet. Great Barrier Reef is located in northeastern Australia on the coast of Queensland. This 2,300 kilometer long web-like structural ecosystem includes more than 3,000 individual reef systems, coral cays, and hundreds of islands with shining white sandy beaches. Another unbelievable fact is that it's larger than Tasmania and Victoria combined. The real beauty of the reef is surely underwater, where there's a living world made of almost 600 types of soft and hard coral, creating a multicolored and fascinating home to unlimited numbers of species like tropical fish, sea stars, turtles, dolphins, and sharks. The number 5th spot goes to Cappadocia from Turkey. So here's a modern-day fairy tale. 3 to 4 million years ago, a series of volcanic eruptions shocked the central Anatolian region, creating what we now know as Cappadocia Fairies or cotton castles. If you're looking for a weird or yet gorgeous place to visit, Cappadocia should be the first choice for you. The name Cappadocia has come from the Persian word Katpaktokia, which means the land of beautiful horses. It offers a magical-like landscape that looks like it's been come out of straight from the Arabian Nights. The visuals are so alien that sometimes we've got a feeling that it's been transported from another planet. The humans who once lived here used the site's soft stone to build underground shelters, leaving all kinds of strange architectural wonders in their trail. The countryside landscape is breathtaking on its own, but the numerous hot air balloons that fill up the sky with shades of red, golden and green just take its charm to the next level. The Gurimi Open Air Museum and its rock-cut churches and the subterranean marvels of Kaymakli are among the best things to see in Cappadocia. Next in line, here's Huacachina from Peru. The name of this amazing lagoon is translated in English to Whipping Woman. It was the 20th century when it became a well-known resort because its magnificent water has medicinal effects. However, tourists prefer to cross it by boat these days. The creative people will immediately fall in love with Huacachina, a beautiful desert oasis that leaves you fascinated with its raw appeal and incredible meats. Just imagine yourself sitting on a massive sandbank enjoying wonderful sunset views as the landscape displays dazzling colors of red and orange all around you. There's a magical oasis that looks like a steel from one of those mythological movies, covered with palm trees and exotic hotels that offer the optimum luxury. Yes, it's a fact that Huacachina is lesser known than Machu Picchu, but it offers an excellent backdrop for those looking for enigmatic beauties or romantic adventures. The number 7 spot goes to Moraine Lake of Canada. Located in the isolated valley of the 10 peaks in the Canadian Rockies, Moraine Lake is as beautiful as paradise. The stunning lake is a small, cold glacier-fed treasure covered by high mountains, gigantic waterfalls and age-old rock piles. The water in the lake gets a level higher and changes its color whenever the glaciers melt. The color is affected by the sediment brought by the glacial waters. Canoeing is a favorite sport played in the surface of Moraine Lake and can be organized by the local lodge owners. The whole area has a lot of panoramic hiking trails that offer different views of the lake depending on your location. And if not anything, just sit on the rock at its bank all day to have the time of your life. In number 8 position, we have Niagara Falls from United States and Canada. After Southern Africa's Victoria Falls, Niagara Falls is the second largest waterfall in the world. Niagara Falls is not one single fall. There are actually 3 falls combined together. The falls are located on the Niagara River between Lake Erie and Lake Ontario. The falls are fantastic tourist destinations for years and have drawn honeymooners, families, and adventure-loving people from all around the world. The falls were formed at the end of the last ice age when the water from the Great Lakes broke through the Niagara Escarpment on the way to the Atlantic Ocean. The stunning falls have been the inspiration for countless artists to create amazing artworks and are still inspiring the millions of people who come to admire the magnificence of the nature. Moving on to the 9th spot, we've got Appenzell from Switzerland. Thinking of exploring the true traditional Swiss regions? Then Appenzell should be your first choice. It's a rural world where time has visibly stopped, where culture and tradition are celebrated to the fullest. The fascinating landscape of the green hills is covered by the 8,200-foot Mount Santis. The village of Appenzell is just straight from the imaginary fairy tales of our childhood. It has lavish chalets, carriages drawn by horses, several happening village squares, and stunning painted emblems on all the buildings. No wonder there's always a festival or a celebration going on, and everyone participates with happy hearts. Make sure you get a visit at the Appenzeller Showcase in Stein, where you can get the world-famous cheese for a free tasting. Let alone to say that there's countless hiking trails which turn into beautiful cross-country tracks when the winter knocks at the door. Last but not the least, this Blue Lagoon from Iceland is at the 9th position. Chances are slim that you've heard about Iceland's famous Blue Lagoon. The Blue Lagoon is a very unusual geothermal spa in Iceland located in the heart of a lava field on the Reykjanes foreland. In fact, it isn't just a thermal spa, but an all-inclusive luxury resort. Iceland is famous for its bizarre landscapes. The Blue Lagoon with its white waters is a stranger sight for any traveler. Interestingly, the lagoon is man-made and run by water from the Virtsinki, a famous geothermal power plant. The hot water comes into the lagoon from electric turbines for medicinal and recreational purposes. There are innumerable minerals in the water, which actually contains healing properties. The warm waters in the lagoon are extremely rich in silica, sulfur, and other minerals, and bathing in the Blue Lagoon is considered highly beneficial for skin care. If you think you've visited more beautiful places than these, then feel free to share them in the comment section. For more interesting videos like this, please follow the Facebook and Instagram pages of Let's Know.